fine for now. I think this is absolutely hilarious to me because I usually stream like DJ Max DLC, and this feels like DJ Max DLC. I guess I should preface it by it's no surprise, it's no secret that the rhythm game has been kind of like a holy grail for a lot of people who enjoyed the limited time iterations of the event, from like Drum Along and then Ballads of Breeze and Eraser Sets. And then they announced the permanent version of the game is coming, and it came out. And it came out with a whole bunch of issues. It was to the point where I was pretty gung-ho at the start of like making a custom chart for every single track in the game, and I just lost steam because it was so tedious to work around the issues with the mode, especially the tempo mapping issues, which you have absolutely no way to fix. What you see is what you get with the game. It doesn't matter to most people, and that's totally fine. Like the Genshin is not supposed to be a rhythm game, but for people who really wanted to dive deep into this and like do crazy charts and all that, it is a little bit of a disappointment. But I'm hearing from a friend that the Natland stuff seems to be pretty well tempo mapped, so who knows, maybe it's just 60 tracks is just too much at once, and going forward it should be okay. I know they didn't go back and fix the old tracks though, which is kind of a shame, but it is what it is. So with that preamble out of the way, I'm just gonna play through the entire Natland set list once and then give my thoughts, just like a DJ Mag DLC, I guess. Let's see. This is a new one. Okay, this is a new one. Let's take a look at the track list. So Natland is the theme of the area, like every other album has this as well, like the overarching theme. Mondstadt doesn't, because Mondstadt didn't really have a suite like the rest of the later regions did. So location music, battle music, kind of location music. I believe this is played in the inn. Yeah, the thumbnail or the album art does say the inn. Molanese area. Gosh, tribes, water people tribe. It's been a while since I played Genshin. There's a lot of location music compared to the other albums. It's like, let's see. Let's not count this. This is like the area theme itself. There's 1, 2, 3. Molanese theme, Kinich theme. Okay, there's all character themes, and it doesn't have Malvika, so there's no Archon theme, and it doesn't have the weekly bosses. Like all the other regions have the Archon and 2 weekly bosses. So I'm assuming there's probably going to be a Natland second album at some point, which is a good sign. So maybe they'll go back and revisit the other regions and add more music from those other regions as well. Tutorial, oh not tutorial, the Endless Runner, I guess that's what you call it. I'm not really a fan of the minigame, but it's got very interesting music. By interesting, it's like, it gets annoying because it plays so much. That's okay. Anyway, here we go. I'm not sure what I should be setting the latency compensation for this too, because it's always different for every single track. So I'm just going to wing it and put it to 1.0 and see if that, because that's like right smack in the center of where everything is, and I'll adjust as necessary. So yeah, here we go, straight up to Legendary. Oh wait, I should actually buy the new, I know there is new skins. Okay, I can't buy the new skins, not now. Alright, here we go. sync is really, really off for this. God, I really hate having to go back out to fix this. Right all the way out here. I would say like somewhere around here. And it does seem to have that issue where the start of the song, the sync is different from the rest of the song. Like that was the problem I was talking about with the rest of the rest of the tracks in this mode. They all start slightly later and then they kind of like shift themselves over. That felt long. That felt way longer than 2 minutes 40. I played Civilization 7 recently, and we were commenting that the main menu theme for that sounds a lot like Natlan's main theme. It's obviously a vocal track, but the choral work by Christopher Tin, who's been doing Civilization music since forever, winning the Grammy for Baba Yetu a long time ago as well. Holy cow, Civ 5 was like a generation ago at this point. The charting is good. The charting is really, really good. It's mostly the tempo mapping issue at the starter side. It's mostly in sync with the music. There's just one part where it felt like a triplet was being dragged out into 3-3-2 instead, which is minor in the grand scheme of things. Very tricky at the start as well with the... I don't think it was a flute, it was an ethnic woodwind that was going jacks on one side and long notes on the other side. Strong start. I probably wouldn't be a fan of charting this because I really don't like charting vocals. Like, it's always sliding off the grid, and this is obviously a very choral track, so it's going to end up having vocals in the chart regardless. I guess the compromise is that in an orchestral setting, like, it's just another ensemble and everything else from the strings or brass are just not really on the grid anyway, which is a far cry from charting vocals in pop music where everything is like super on the grid and then vocals drags, so it's different context. It'll work out. Anyway, let's move on. Can I actually buy stuff now? I got How much does it cost? It costs 600. I guess I need to actually finish the entire album first before I have even have to do that. Again, not sure what the sync is going to be like. It might take a restart or two. It is what it is. See, now it's okay. At the start it was early. And yeah, the sync seems okay. It's just the start. I need to not listen to the music and just press it early. No, it's actually late. Fuck. It feels like whoever did this tried to compensate for it and overcompensated. Now it's okay. I saw a good for some reason. There's one good in there. Gotta do it again. Oh well, one more time. I know why. That was early. Yay. I think a lot of Netland's music is well suited for this rhythm game, so this is like the best region for the rhythm game to come out in, even though Netland's music wasn't in it at the start. This track in particular has a very specific idea, rhythmic idea, which is very interesting to chart. This official chart did a lot of interesting things with it. And while it's repetitive, it's not like Guitar Hero repetitive where it's the same two bars over and over again. Like it varies itself up every time it comes around. So there was a lot of continued interest being built in the chart, which was very, very nice. I think there was a little bit of mischart on one note, like it was way, way earlier than the music, and considering I knew this music inside out, I was not prepared for that, which is why that was a good one first try. Excuses, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to charting this at some point. Piano music? Okay, let's go. And yeah, I'm just going to have to just prep myself for the sync to be off at the start every single song. That's okay. That was such an abrupt cut. I'm not a fan of that cut. I feel like you should just play it longer. Like there's plenty of tracks in this mode that go to like 3 minutes or so. Yeah, Netland's battle themes are very, very upbeat. It's not like you're fighting for your life. A lot of it feels playful to an extent. Like you're just having a friendly match with the various tribespeople or Saurians out there, and then you steal their teeth to upgrade your characters. There's got a very interesting clave towards the end, which obviously the official chart didn't do really much with, except right at the end. But that makes for a lot of interesting possibilities juxtaposed against the melody. So again, looking forward to doing a chart for that as well. And I know I keep repeating this, but it's such a waste that this mode is marked by the tempo map issues. I'm pressing early now, and then it's okay after that. Now it's okay. There was a triplet there that was not a triplet. This song actually has an ending. One good where? Where in the world? I did not even see that one. I did not see that one. Probably had a good there. Someone mentioned this sounds like tropical music. I cannot unhear it. I hear Penultimo saying El Presidente. Yeah, I think there's not really much to say about this one. It's not one of my favorite tracks in the Natlan OST, but that's probably because Natlan OST is just so good overall. The town themes in particular really break Genshin tradition. I mean, the entire region breaks Genshin tradition by suddenly being very high tech, so it just makes sense that the music does that as well. Children of Echoes, the first place to visit, like, is really chill. I really wish that was in this track list, but it's not. It's got a lot of funky synths in there. Get Hawaiian music though. Is it playing the ukulele? Yes, it is. It's selected ukulele. Very obvious why. Oh gosh, it's so far off sync. And now it's okay. A embarrassing miss there. I hate Jax so much. How did that miss again? Is that a problem with the chart? I don't think so. Let me just be very, very pay real close attention to where that's breaking, because it seemed like the same place. It might not be registering the rapid press. That might be what's happening. A lot of these have proper endings. I'm not used to hearing them because I hear them on loop in the game. Do they loop or do they end in the game? I can't even remember. I know that there's a lot of periods of silence. I don't know what. Maybe the town themes loop, but the environment themes don't. And I felt like they had a bunch of triplets that were not triplets as well in the chart. But it's kind of loose. It's not really triplets. It's a little bit off from being triplets. It feels like midway between the actual triplet and the ba 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 ba. Yeah, whenever that happens, there's always a quandary of, do you chart on the grid or do you try to match the performance as it drags and pulls? As J.K. Simmons once said, are you rushing or dragging? Alright, character themes, here we go. The highlights of each album, always the character themes. It's 100% a DJ Max track. I mean, the entire roster of character themes really is a DJ Max DLC. Or a rhythm game DLC. Don't want to be biased towards DJ Max. It could easily be easy to honor 6-star as well. But yeah, I feel like the entire rhythm game was made for this. Wait. I have enough for... I should get at least Pyro. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure people are going to make a lot of troll charts for this one. Sync is off. Wait, let's just continue. I need to figure out which way to shift it. Backwards. Backwards, so... About there. About there. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's closer. As long as it's closer, I can deal with it. Just slightly out of the judge window for that. And of course, the start is always off. So I was kind of hoping that at the very least this album would have a similar sync for all the tracks, but this one just blew that idealist hope out of the water. So yeah, we're still gonna have to change the sync between each different track, assuming I don't want to mess with like shifting everything manually on the grid. I've been so tempted to do that with all the other tracks, but it's just not worth the effort. Especially considering it might get fixed at some point in the future, and then all the work is number one invalidated, and number two is more work because it requires unfixing to get it to sync up to the correct grid. Oh well, whatever, no point griping about it. It is what it is. This is what we get. Can't really complain considering that actually is a rhythm game in Genshin now. Haha, where did that? I did not see that one either. Here we go again. I'm pretty sure all these are at the start. Oh, I know where it was. I'll point it out. There. Yeah, it was a I did not actually hit the last one in those at the same time. I was doing which is why there was one good. All right, highlight of the album. Let's fucking go. This one has the highest views on YouTube for very obvious reasons. I hate to do this, but it's pissing me off. So far Kinich and What's Her Face have a slightly different sync, but everything else is at 60. The other two is at 90. It's easy to remember so far. I'm so bad at names. There's 2 or 3 goods there. Gotta do it again. That was a very tricky cheeky 16th that had a long note in the middle of the pattern that I did not catch until it's too late. I got it. It would suck to get a good at right at end here. This reminds me a lot of Psycho Remy stuff from DJ Max. Can't remember some of the track names offhand. There was one that which the MV was a parody of League of Legends. Something gold. I can't even remember. Gosh. But yeah, I mean, Charles Gard's design and the entire tribe is supposed to be riffing on cowboys. This felt a little bit more like spy action. But it actually fit the vibe of the trailer itself, not the character or tribe, at least. Haha, 4-star, 1 minute 18. This one is hardcore, very, very much a rhythm game track though. Ah, shit. I thought those were jacks. I'm so conditioned to be spooked by jacks, but that I went straight for it. Those were short whole notes, which I ironically like to do a lot, so getting jabaited by those is the height of irony. Come on, give me the 16s. There's one good there. Fuck, I need to do it again. Before I do it again, as usual, I'm gonna gripe about this, but the sync is not the same between songs. You are 60 ms difference, I am 90 ms difference. We are not the same. Yay, one last track, I believe. The Coca-Cola store wants to get to McDonald's before it closes track. I hope it's 90 ms as well. I don't want to go back out to the main menu to do the sync again. Just one last track. Ah, fuck, what am I doing? Yeah, it's off. I think it's back to 60. At least it's between two. Like the previous stuff had everything from like 180 to 60, 40 even. Like that's such a huge range. This one at least between 60 and 90 only. Technically, I could just put it at like 70 and just fudge the rest, but it doesn't feel good to play. Ah! Why was the chart missing the last snare? It just decided not to have it there. Got fucking tricked again. One more time. Ah. Yay. Where do I even start in terms of reviewing this? I think like I mentioned, Netland's music is just so much better suited for a rhythm game in general, but it does feel like an unexpected bunch of stuff is missing. Obviously, like it can't have two weekly boss themes like the other regions when there aren't even two weekly bosses in Netland just yet. So that plus there is no Mavuika theme very much strongly hints that there will be a Netland 2 probably like on the summer patch. I don't know, it's very close to summer actually, but considering the rhythm game came out 5.3 and we're at 5.5 with an update to it, my prediction would be 5.7 summer patch is when we get a so-called Netland 2 with Archon theme and then the other character themes like Sitlali, which is 100% an MTU track, back when MTU wrote that kind of music, and then obviously the two weekly bosses. And hopefully Children of Echoes, like the music in there is just so good. But yeah, I got sidetracked. I think in terms of charting, this is like the best of the entire lot, and there aren't. There were a lot of issues with the rest. Like Li Yue was completely different BPM, and Godspeed to me actually made a chart on a different BPM versus the one given just by doing a lot of mathematics. Stuff like Fischl's team is just completely posed. Then, like I mentioned, the latency compensation is just so vastly different from track to track that it's actually unplayable without like tweaking it. If you play by ear, if you play by just like hammering the notes as they come down, then it's whatever. But yeah, the charts in this were good. I think when I was playing through the original and I got to Fontaine, I was commenting on how much better the Fontaine tracks were. The first three, like the Fontaine theme and then the two battle themes, those are so well done, and I feel that on average, Natlan's official charts, especially at least the legendary ones, I haven't played the easy ones obviously, are on par with that, if not better. So my gut feeling is that the launch 5.3 launch was just, there was too much to do. 60 tracks was really ambitious, and it kind of limped out of the door with a lot of problems. I still do feel that one thing that's holding this rhythm game back is the tempo map issue that is in every single track. Like it starts off and then to a certain point, maybe like 4 or 8 bars in, it gets to the right spot and then the rest of the track is okay. Which is just so perplexing to me, because if it's the wrong BPM, then it should continue to slide even past that point. Like the fact that it's wrong, it goes to the right point and then it's right from that point on means the BPM is actually wrong at the start and then it corrects itself. And I don't understand. I actually do not understand what's going on under the hood that leads to this. Like it's just such a bizarre thing where me having worked on rhythm games like for 20 years, 20 plus odd years, I cannot understand how it happened. Like there has to be something very funky going on under the hood that might be hard to fix. And right now all my custom charts are just basically compensating for the issue manually, which is a lot of manual work and manual frame counting, literal frame counting, just to get it as close as possible. And even then it's not going to be like super accurate. But at least close enough is okay with the judgment window that this rhythm game mode has. Anyway, where was I? Natlan's quote-unquote DLC pack. I would say it's an 8 out of 10. It's just missing like the real bangers from Natlan for obvious reasons. But good things come to those who wait. I'm definitely glad that the quality of this is way higher than the rest. So it's probably not so much a lack of knowledge as it was a lack of time that contributed to the mess that was the original 5.3 launch of the rhythm game. And all that being said, if it never gets fixed, I've kind of made my peace, because at least I know how to compensate for it. But it's just such a bummer. Like I've got so many friends who do like charting, both hobbyist and professional, where they look at this, they try a few, and then they're like, nope, I'm out. And I feel that's a shame. Like again, like we are not the main audience for this, or at least the majority audience. Like most people are just happy to get the promos from the easy charts and peace out, and that's totally fine. It's just such a bummer. It's just like what could have been. I know Toshiyuki has been doing stuff in Quaver and Laser, I believe, Ozumania, I'm not 100% sure. And it just plays so much better. And like having to go through those extra hoops just to have a very similar experience is just not a very good use of time, especially considering there's so many tracks in the thing. My personal plan really is still to have one custom chart for each track, but I definitely had to change my plans. I wanted to do that within the patch that came out 5.3, and just doing the Li Yue track alone just completely killed my momentum, because that shit took like a week by itself. First, calculating how many 164s at 120 equates to the proper timing for the music at 112, where the actual music BPM is at 112. Anyway, yeah, it's been an hour. I cleared this in an hour, all Canoras. Not surprising. Like this isn't. It's tricky at some points, but it isn't meant to be like hardcore rhythm game, and I think that's fine. Like it's a nice point for people who are getting interested in rhythm games to aim for, and it probably will be a little bit out of reach for a while, and that's totally okay. Like there's a carrot on the stick there to actually play the rhythm game more and get good at it. Yeah, I keep coming back to this, but I really wish that the technical issue with the tempo maps was fixed, because that's really just screwing everything up. And especially because it's at the start of the song, people adjust their sync to match the start of the song, and then the rest of the song is off, and then it's like, god damn it. Anyway, I'm just gonna play some of my charts just because I really have this thing open and I've not played them in a while. In a long while. Yeah, I gotta set the freaking thing to I have a spreadsheet of what each chart's offset is, which is ridiculous to think about, needing to spreadsheet details for offsets for where this really should not be. You should be able to set like the offset for the entire game and that's it, because the game's internal latency does not change from track to track, but the tracks are just off from each other, and that's just so annoying. Anyway, first track in the game. Oh, it changed to monster. Animo. Koholasaurus analog for Mondstadt. Ah, fuck. I think this was the trials, Amber trials for the gliding. I don't think I got that much stamina left in me, so I'm gonna play the stuff that I really, really like. I actually never realized that the theme switches automatically to, I believe it's either the element of the character or the element of the region that character is from. In this case, Yunjin is both Geo and from the US, so I'm not sure. Because I've always set it to the easiest to read. I feel like the sync changed for this, like it's not 130 anymore. Yeah, that should not be a good there. Interesting. I'm just going to try tweaking it and see what happens. I saw the good. The other way, it feels like. Actually, I'm not even sure. I know I definitely compensated for the start for this chart as well, but maybe this was one of the first ones I did. So I didn't have a proper methodology and it's all like going by gut feeling for this. Yeah, I saw the good again. It's definitely early, and I mean I'm not pressing it very, very accurately, but that should definitely be within the judge window of the rhythm game. So the other way instead. Yeah, this is so aggravating, man. Like, it really should be less fiddling around settings and more actually like playing the game. Yeah, it's definitely off. Yeah, I'm in couldn't be arse mode. I'm just gonna play it. If it's good, then whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. really good. Yeah, I need to go fix this chart. The start is definitely off from the rest of it. Oh well. Oh, Liyue, so it's from region rather than character element. I'll take that. This one went viral during Iridescence tour. Japanese Genshin meme Twitter posted it. Long note. Somehow the long notes are really hard to see here. I guess it's because the background for Natland is also kind of reddish. So there's now a sound effect for the long notes when you hit them, and for stuff like those double stairs, it gets overpowering. It's like, let us turn it off, man. Like, turning off the beat sounds. It literally is a beat sound, so like it should fall under that toggle as well. When you turn that off, it should not have those whole note sounds as well. Gosh, I think this is the last one. I'm out of stamina. Very, very out of stamina. Where was that one good? We will never know. Okay, my hands are dead. Yeah, so it looks like it was an hour to clear the Natlan stuff, and then just 30 minutes of talking a whole bunch of nonsense. Yeah, again, the tempo map stuff really needs to be fixed. Even Natlan's new stuff, as good as it is, suffers from the same issue as well. I don't understand where the problem is, and I'm really happy to help troubleshoot, but well, I mean, Hoyo knows how to contact me. They contacted me for the limited time event, Hoyo Lab contest and all that. So if they need help, or if they feel they need help, stuff will happen. If not, if they think the game's okay, then it is what it is. Not gonna lose sleep over it. Alright, done for real. Oh shit, have I done my dailies? I have done my dailies, okay. Good night.